Hello people, welcome to Architect YouTube channel. Do subscribe to my channel to get more free tutorials on AutoCAD, SketchUp and Photoshop and other softwares. And don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified of my new videos. Let's get started. In this video, let us learn basics of drafting using Autodesk AutoCAD. Remember these 2 points throughout the video. 1. Use escape key to cancel the active command. Press Enter or space bar to select new command. Click on the Start Drawing button to create new workspace. As you click on Start Drawing, your workspace appears with all the tools and entities you would require for drawing. Now, type Units command, press Enter, and change your units as your requirement. Then, go down to Snap Cursor to the option, and on all the entities there. I'll tell you why it is done as we start drafting. To make your work easier for modifying, it is better to work in layers. To create new layer, go to Layer Properties, click on New Layer button. After new layer is created, let's rename it as Wall, and change its color to green. Now close the Layer Properties, and change the layer. You use Draw toolbar to draft lines and boundaries. For now let's use Rectangle. As we draft it, you can see numerical values. They are the dimensions of your rectangle. You can put required dimension as per your plan. Just type length, press tab to add breadth. I'll use 10 meters by 15 meters. As my units are in mm, I'll convert it to 10,000 and 15,000. Press Enter. Now let's rotate rectangle using Rotate tool in Modify toolbar and align it as we want. Select the rectangle. Select Rotate tool. You can see there are no reference points on rectangle for you to choose. Go down and turn on Snap Cursor. The icon glows once you turn it on. Here, now you can see reference points in and around the rectangle. This is why we turned on all the options in Snap Cursor in the beginning of the video. Now you can rotate the rectangle by clicking on required point, moving the crosshair. Once it is rotated, left-click in mouse. Now let's see how to give some wall thickness. That is how to give offset to the drawn rectangle. To do so, in Modify toolbar, select Offset tool, bring the crosshair to any point of rectangle. Left-click on the rectangle, and while pulling the crosshair, type the value you want, and press Enter. Bring your cursor on the rectangle, left-click, and drag the cursor in the direction you want to give the offset. Let us use standard thickness of 230 mm for now. Now let's add a room with dimension 4 meters by 4 meters using Polyline. To get a straight line, you can use Auto option. To turning on Auto, press F8 button on your keyboard. To draw a line, first left-click and drag line in required direction, and type 4000 mm to get 4 meters line. Again left-click, and repeat same to draw another line perpendicular to the first line. Now let's give offset in the similar way as we did before. You can also use offset as command to choose Offset tool. Let's give same offset of 230 mm. Let's join the room with boundary wall using Move tool in Modify toolbar or use Move command. After joining the wall, let's trim these extra lines between the walls of the room. Type TR on your keyboard. Press the space bar 2 times. Now bring the cursor near line you want to delete. As you can see, as you get the cursor near the line, it disappears. Now left-click on line. The line is trimmed. To trim the line precisely, make sure they are joined properly. Now let's see about mirroring the element. We'll mirror the room to other side of the rectangle. Select the room, type Mirror command, or go to Modify toolbar and select Mirror option. With center of rectangle as reference point, click on it, and pull crosshair parallel to the room. Left-click and click on No option, so that your older room doesn't get deleted. Your room is mirrored. Trim the line as done before, using Trim command. Now let's cut walls for adding doors. We'll add 1.2 meters door as main entrance. First we will draw a line, joining corner of inner boundary to outer boundary. Now let's give offset of 1200 mm. Use Trim tool to trim the lines in between. Let's add the door. Add new layer for door, name it as door, change color to blue. Use rectangle to draw door, similar to how we drew the rectangle initially. Use 1200 as length and 50 as breadth for now. To draw path of the door, let's use circle for now. Select circle option from draw toolbar. From corner of rectangle touching the wall, draw a circle from one wall to other side of the wall. Let's use trim tool and trim other side of circles. Now let's add windows, similar to how we added the door, but no trimming is needed. Draw a line. Use offset tool to give width of window. Let's give 1 meter width for now. Create new layer for window, name it window, and change color to cyan. Using rectangle, let's add window frame. Our base plan is ready. You can develop any type of plans using these above mentioned tools. For example, I have developed this plan using these ways only. Minimum basics for getting started with AutoCAD is done. Thanks for watching the video. More videos on basics is coming up. Do like and share the video if you think the content is helping you for getting started with AutoCAD. Do comment your doubts and opinion. And don't forget to subscribe AutoCAD YouTube channel.